This episode is sponsored by the HMD Rosetta EQ. Use the code AudioNerds for $10 off at the helpmedevon.com store right now. Hurry. Now, on to your episode.
Yo, Devvon.
Yep.
He's wearing shades.
Yo, Devvon.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Devvon Terrell.
Yo, Devvon. Wait. Yo,
Welcome to the My Audio Nerds podcast. This guy
This
has
is my last
shades on.
episode, y'all.
Oh, please. This boy is loving it. Anyway, this is My Audio Nerds podcast for audio nerds like yourself. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Also, one lucky person in the YouTube comments on this video is going to get the HMD Rosetta EQ VIP Gold Edition. Make sure you leave your @name so that we can DM you and tell you you've won. Winner,
As
winner,
well
chicken
as
dinner.
5 people that comment the
you doing that
next
again?
names. Yeah, I don't mind.
Go for it.
That they comment the next names for every episode for, the Ableton.
Well, who are you
insert
today?
Name here.
Who are you today?
Well, we haven't gotten
Okay,
to the
my fault, OG.
introductions yet,
Okay.
you know?
So please give
Ableton abdominal pain.
That's because we be crunching. But anyways, we be crunching. It's crunch time, baby. It's crunch time, baby. It's crunch time, baby. Body that. But you know what? As a matter, man.
This is my last episode.
But for real. The best 5 Ableton nickname comments,
Yeah.
you will get. I didn't give a number last episode. You will get a pack. 5 people. The best 5 comments, you will get each a pack of 5 Rosetta EQ presets, specifically made by me.
I love it. That's
Yo,
fine.
I
That's
gotta,
it.
Let me put these back
Who
on.
who are you? Who are you to the left of me?
That's the
Put this
guy.
back. I want to show you. I want to tell you who I am. You know who I am?
Who are you?
I'm the boy. See, I almost said the N word. You see, growth. I'm the boy. I'm the boy that could open up his DAW, right?
Uh-huh.
When I open up his DAW, a fruit come on and then it come off, right? And then my DAW show, right?
Okay.
And at the end, top corner, it got a little shopping cart,
It do.
and that shit would take you back to the Image Line website, right?
Okay.
I'm the boy that when I click that, it says you already own everything in the shop.
It said,
Okay.
Ain't nothing to sell you, bro.
That's funny. It said, you got it all, baby.
Shout
And
out FL Studio.
they
I need
double
to
charged
all
me.
Look, this my summer resolution.
Okay.
By the time we hit September,
Okay.
not only do I need somebody from FL Studio on this podcast,
I got something to tell you. Come on.
and I need to meet somebody from FL. Matter of fact, I need the CEO of FL Studio. I'm gonna do a one-on-one with him like Charlamagne was doing with Joe Biden. Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent.
Yes.
I deal.
Okay.
Because I feel like, honestly, I feel
out
like
Gaurav.
with this podcast and with our fanship, anything is possible.
A
now.
one-on-one with me and the FL Studio God. No, the FL Studio God and the
just
FL
for him to be
Studio
here.
God Maker. Yeah.
The God Maker. Can I say something
You
that's been
appointed me.
going on with your daughter? And then, no, hold that. I want to know who you are. Say your name, sir,
He just
before we
said
go
it.
anywhere.
The Ableton abdominal. cervix
Ableton,
pain.
yeah, the Ableton. I don't even know how to the Ableton abdominal pain because we be crunching, bro. It's Courtney Taylor.
I ain't gonna lie, you
your
flipped
boy.
that. Shout out to you, bro.
You know,
You-
flipping
you-
like.
you go to Crunch
guess what?
Fitness?
Because guess what we do?
What?
What you just said.
What?
We flip.
Okay.
You're gonna give me too many bullets, bro.
Yeah, I
You be flipping.
definitely did. I want to ask you something because this is something I did see and the internet went wild. The guy that helped develop FL Studio, a picture surfaced of
And I
him.
mess with him. You know why? He's
Everybody
looks like somebody,
freaked out.
I don't care.
Like,
Listen,
holy crap, it's him.
I love him, bro.
No, that's what it was love.
I gotta see what this looks
I
like.
would do shrooms. No, he texted me. He was like, "This y'all CEO. I ain't jacking it." You know how much fun he looks. Pause.
Oh, he is the man. He is the man, bro.
He was the quiet kid in school.
Except-
But when he pulled out that guitar and started playing "Living on a Prayer," what? Oh, living on a prayer.
this sounds like a very unique experience. No, I'm just saying that was a very
Yeah.
specific experience.
I gotta find this picture because I can't find it.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Nobody believed. I was like, this is not. In my head, I was like, is this really him? Like, are people being funny? But then Hit Boy posted it, and then people were like, yes, this is him.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, wow. Like, we don't realize, like, and think about, like, who built these DAW. You didn't see this?
I'm not gonna lie, like he might have made both FL and Ableton.
Nope.
He looked like an Ableton guy.
He looks like an Ableton guy.
He do.
Mark, he looks like an Ableton guy.
He looks like an Ableton guy.
How?
Just look at him.
He does look like he made Ableton.
Like, you don't think?
Your maker looks like he made Ableton.
That's insane.
He doesn't look like he made FL Studio, whatever that means.
But
right?
that's hard. That's what's up.
But your guys, I've seen everybody freaking out about it, and I was laughing because it made me want to like start to like deep dive about the other people that made the other DAWs. Like I was like, who made the other DAWs? I was like, I wonder who it is.
Gaurav made Pro Tools. We know that.
Gaurav made Pro Tools for sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
The way Gaurav go hard for Pro Tools, bro.
Shout out to my boy Gaurav.
I could see Gaurav like just scruffy behind the computer, like I gotta get this update version ready.
I gotta get this out, bro.
And he got the.
He wanted us to call him. He said we
The
could have called him.
smoothest British accent ever.
because he knew I was right. I want to know if Gaurav thought I was right.
On what?
That dumb argument you made.
What dumb argument I made? Oh, about
was
it
like-
being native and all the other stuff?
That's not a
That
Pro
wasn't a dumb
Tools-
argument. About saying Pro Tools, Avid, or
No.
Avid products
You said-
aren't like
the
a Pro Tools
argument you
product.
made was Mbox is a Pro Tools product.
Right, and you said
It's a
no.
universal product, bro.
That's fine. I'm not here to do this anymore. I mean, at the end of the day, it does have a button in it that is connected to Pro Tools, but it's okay. Okay, I get it. Whatever you say. We're using an Inbox Studio now. Shout out to
You know
Avid.
what else Pro Tools
Love
has?
them. What do you have?
a button at the top corner to turn it off. X is a red button.
You have a shopping cart in your DAW.
Yes. And guess what? I done bought the whole store. I bought it out. It's like Kith.
FL Studio is
It's
not like
Kith.
Kith, and I
FL
hate
Studio
that
is Kith.
so much.
Ableton is JC. No, it's Forever 21. You guys.
to do this? Yeah. No.
What's
Ableton's
up?
Forever 21.
What's up? People shop there.
I'll be Abercrombie. No.
You're
No,
Abercrombie
you're
and
not
Fitch.
Abercrombie. You are Jimmy
You're
Jazz.
Old Navy.
You know what you
FL
are?
Studio, Jimmy Jazz, or
Not
Snipes.
Jimmy Jazz.
Yo.
It's Snipes. It's Snipes.
Yo, right
You
here.
want to do shoe
Damn.
stores? You want to do shoe
It's
stores only?
Snipes.
Huh?
You want to do shoe stores only? Because y'all Foot Locker, obviously.
Pro Tools Foot Locker?
Yeah.
Yeah, we Foot Locker.
Yeah, you're Foot Locker.
We can do clothing stores. Let's do clothing stores in general.
Oh, then we're not Snipes.
What are we?
Y'all
Are we Macy's?
Yeah, Macy's.
We're
You're
Macy's. We are Macy's. I'm not gonna lie. Pro Tools is Macy's. Huh?
Just clothes.
Department stores,
I think-
clothes stores.
I think
you're
y'all more
Kohl's.
so.
You're
We're
Kohl's.
Kohl's.
You're not Kohl's.
I think
Y'all
think
are
you're-
cooler than that. I'm not gonna lie.
I think y'all more so American Eagle.
No.
Nah,
I
they're
don't
not.
think we're American, Eagle.
not.
You would be
popular.
more
High-priced.
of like that.
Nah.
You're more like American Eagle.
Because it's not like we're high priced.
Yes, you exactly. But
American Eagle is
it's
high
good.
price.
It's just good quality clothing there.
That's true too.
And there's a certain style of person that goes to Abercrombie.
Nah, you know who Ableton is? Or Hollister.
It's the same brand. Mentally, we
Hollister.
all know
Yeah.
Hollister, Abercrombie was like the
Yeah,
same.
but like,
and what's the
nah.
other one?
You got
Yeah,
a
you gotta
better?
fight for
You don't
better.
like
Aaron
Hollister?
Postel.
You don't like
Air
Hollister?
Pastel, yeah,
Is
those
Studio
three are the
One?
same.
Studio
Air
One.
Pastel's Studio One. Mixed Craft is Burlington.
Go back.
You can get a lot of good stuff at Burlington.
It's Burlington.
Better
Wait,
relax.
who you said is that?
That's
Mixed Craft.
Mixcraft is Burlington Co Factory.
Uh-huh.
Damn, who am I then?
What's international?
Studio One is Marshalls.
Marshalls, okay.
You know what? And don't kill me.
I'll
and
kill
I'm
you.
not trolling.
Go ahead.
Magic's might be Kith. Here's the reason.
You're ODing.
No.
Oh,
no.
because you're about Sequoia.
Yeah.
From shout out Depp. Shout out Nick
Yeah.
from $1 Million Snare.
Uh-huh.
Facts. And let me say this about Depp.
And
Which
Dimitri.
making
Yeah.
was and Demetrius, Demetrius as well. All the guys at $1 Million Snare.
The way
was-
they talked about it was like it was Soho. Like you can only get in here if you're invited. If you know, you know. It's
That
not
was the
even Soho.
plugin.
Yeah.
That was
It's
the
not-
plugin he was talking. So
Yeah.
those are two separate things. The DAW you can buy, this Magic Sequoia, but the plugin that he told us that
No,
you
no,
gotta
I'm,
get.
I'm just talking about Magic Sequoia. The way he was talking about is like if you know you. It's not even Soho House. You know what it was?
What?
I forget what we was watching. The doc we was watching, and they said Soho House, and then they mentioned about that girl that was remember the girl that got arrested for fraud, the Netflix joint,
I got
the
arrested
girl
for-
from Russia that she came to the States and she was scamming everybody.
DeVay,
Anna.
Anna Delvey.
Anna Delvey.
Anna Delvey.
Remember when they mentioned there was Soho House and then she said another house? It was
Newell,
like-
and we both looked it up. Newell House. Newell House. It was some
Nouveau,
house, and I was like, I
something?
never heard of this house.
Yeah.
As far as that's concerned, it's really dope. Like, what were we? I forgot.
Magic.
Close.
Oh,
Yeah,
Magic
close.
Sequoia. Shout out to Depp because Depp is in those comments because that clip is cracking.
Yeah.
And Depp is in those
Answering
comments
stuff, yeah.
like you like relax, like this and that, and kind of explaining things in a deeper way and stuff like that and going through it. So shout out to Depp and shout out to $1 Million Snare and Demetrius over there and stuff like that
Absolutely.
because it's dope. But Magic's Sequoia is really dope as far as what everybody's saying.
We already gave Studio One. Who? Luna's TJ Maxx. No, Luna might be.
You might be right.
Nah, Luna is. Hear me out.
What?
Luna's like a website. It's not a store. It's like the new. It's
Luna.
a website.
Luna. Yo, that's mad funny to say it's a website.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's not a store.
What is it?
It's
Temu?
Footlocker.com. Temu
Nah,
is
okay,
Tiz.
all right, stop.
We gonna talk about Temu.
Okay, hold on, no. Go there. Hold on, drive the car.
Okay, we going?
Go to Temu. Go to
All right,
Temu.
So let me tell y'all something.
What is happening with these things you keep sending me from Temu.com? Is it Temu.com?
Temu, yeah. So I risked my security,
Wrist.
right? And I'm somebody that was safe about I didn't do the face app when everybody was doing the old face app, and I didn't do the AI cartoon thing that everybody wanted
Me
to do.
either.
I
Yes,
ain't
you
fall
did.
into it. Did I?
You definitely did. I seen the picture. There's a picture of you that
No,
we have in a
somebody
group
ran
chat.
it through,
That's
but
hilarious.
it wasn't my data.
Okay,
my
whatever.
data.
Okay,
Here's
fine.
the deal. Y'all ready for? Oh yeah, well, I was looking like a pastor.
Yes, pass it.
Pass it. Yeah.
AI turned into a
Peak
pastor.
game. I'm very selective of who I give my data to. Right.
Okay.
Shout out Shein. I was like, Temu
about
can't
to
be
bring
too,
them up
too
next.
far off.
Yeah, facts.
So I said, yo, I was on YouTube, right? I saw an ad. Sexy Lil Neumann U87.
Yeah.
$0
Right.
with your first order. I said, word. So guess what? I had to make a first order, right? When I was there looking for the U87, you know what else I came across?
What'd you get?
I came across a TLM 103.
Mm.
You know what else?
Who would have thought that would be in the same place?
You know what else I came across?
What?
An AKG C414.
Duh. Right?
So you know what? My whole cart, $40. I bought everything. It's on its way. It's probably gonna take 6 months to get here.
Are you
But when it gets
dead serious? Like, that's
I'm
really
so
on the
serious.
way right now?
I'm so serious. And when it gets here, we're gonna switch
We
out the
should
microphone.
record
Yeah,
the
I wanna
podcast
hear
with
this.
on
those. We're going to switch over to those mics. Because all I got to do is pop it out and
Yeah.
put it on and just talk. I can't wait to hear what
I want the Neumann.
a free microphone sounds like. Oh, you
Yeah.
can have the Neumann, I'm sure.
I wanted to go crazy. I
I'm
was
about to
gonna
say,
go
no,
crazy
what if
because
it
they got
slap?
a fake Focusrite Scarlett Solo. They got a fake Dynamic. What's it called? Short SM7B.
SM7B.
They
Shout
got
out to
a fake
Focusrite.
Chaotic. Oh, I bought 2 fake Chaoticas. If y'all want, we could just pop the Chaotica.
Oh, you tripping with that? Shout out to Focusrite because they was in our comments and they actually were like, oh, you didn't bring it's like laughing comically like about us not bringing them up with the audio interfaces. Also, shout out to Audient.
Yeah.
We did not bring them up on the budget interface conversation, and I am
yeah, they
sorry.
Do. They do have
because
budget interfaces.
Audient has
Great
been
budget
wilding.
interfaces.
I don't know what it's gonna take to get them over the hump, I guess, for people to really just adopt. But Audient has been making some amazing interfaces. I do want to mention that. I've actually heard some.
Absolutely, man.
We remember the thing. I slid it. I think I slid it maybe to V. What was it? The Evo.
Oh yeah, the Evo. So
The mic?
the whole kit. Yeah. it was
Oh
super
my!
dope.
And it sounded old. I was
We
like, this
use
sounds
it to
OD.
this day. Use it to this day.
And it
It's
sounds
amazing.
good. It's
It's
weird.
amazing. It's
yeah.
a great budget piece.
Yeah.
People were saying, "Yeah, that's the best," and it might be. Who knows?
What's the best?
No, people were saying it was the best.
What?
That whole Audient system.
Oh, that we had displayed on the
Yeah.
site that one time? Yeah, for sure. You know what's so funny? We talking about interfaces and stuff like that. So I'm about to test out a few pieces, a few
Mr. Rich,
interfaces.
man. No, can I tell y'all how rich he is? And we're not. Hey, I just want to tell y'all how rich. Because I tell y'all every week. Y'all don't believe me. He's rich. Peep game. You got 2 prisms. And you know what he called me? My boy called me. And I'll be hyped when Devvon called me because he don't call me a lot. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, yo, ring.
Right, phone rings.
Yo, when it was FaceTime. Yo, what's going on, bro? Hope you good. Yo, your beard look good. I'm like, yo, thank you, bro.
That's cat.
I'm
You know
flattered.
this is cat. I would. First of all, I don't FaceTime people at all. Ever.
For real?
Yeah,
You
I don't
FaceTimed me a couple
FaceTime.
times in my life.
You FaceTime me.
And you FaceTime back.
No, I don't.
I'm sure I can find. I'll find proof. But anyways, ignore
I'm just on the
that.
fact that you told him that
Look,
you
here's the
thought
deal.
his beard looked
We
good.
on FaceTime.
How late was his FaceTime, bro? What's going on, bro?
You jealous?
I'm on
continue.
FaceTime with my bro.
That's good.
And he like, yo, bro, I got a problem. I'm like, yo, what's your problem, bro? Hope like, and, oh yeah, I was checking on my guys. I'm like, yo, you good? Everything good? He's like, mentally, man, I don't know. I'm not all the way there right now. What
Oh, yeah,
happened,
midlife
bro?
crisis.
He's like, man, I have a prison town titan. I'm like, yeah, no, you should be happy. Celebrate life. He's like, yeah, man, and I just got another one. I'm like, celebrate
Sounds
life.
like
man.
good problems. Sounds like good
Super dope.
problems.
She's like, yeah, man, but I can't connect them to each other. I was like, so just celebrate life. Give me one. He's like, nah, I need it. I need it. I was like, why? He was like, I just need more inputs. I was like, okay, what you gonna do about it? He was like, man, I would need this like $6,000 piece. I don't want to get it. I'm like, just sell one of the Titans for it. You could get the 6 bands easy.
Right.
Nah, man, you know what I'm gonna do, man? Instead of paying the $6,000, I'm gonna pay $5,000 to get this other interface.
I did say you're
and
lying.
and not use them Prism Sound Titans.
You're lying.
Just have them look great.
You lying.
And
He's
you know
lying.
who else? You know who else did that?
Who?
You think y'all be leeching off each other?
I know who you're talking about.
Kara.
I know. Reese
Kara.
Stefan.
Y'all y'all got 13 Prism Sound Titans in that studio.
And they
Shout
not
out
using
And
Stefan
you know what she
Cara.
said? She's
What'd
like,
she say?
it's cool, but I really prefer the sound of the Apollo. I was like,
Oh, she said that?
yeah.
I didn't know they said that.
Can I hold one? Come on the podcast.
They said they prefer the sound of the
No,
Apollo.
she said
you-
she prefers the sound of the Apollo. Yeah.
Both you and Reed, pull up. I would love to see the realest puppet
No, the
in
puppet.
the game.
Just the puppet.
Interesting. I didn't know
I'm
she said that.
kidding.
Okay.
That'd be crazy.
Okay.
That'd be crazy.
So I'm about to try a few different interfaces, a few of them that I have on my in my thing, because obviously I don't know if you guys have been seeing the content I've been building my home studio.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you very much. It is honestly it's pretty much becoming the crown jewel of like my engineering career. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm really building a space that I'm like just madly in love. Like I don't leave that room anymore. Like when I go home, I literally go to that room.
Give it 2 months.
Yeah. No, yeah, facts, right? But long story short, I've been learning a lot and I've been running into a lot of different scenarios because obviously, and I'm gonna get a little nerdy here, I have a summing amp, and that summing amp has 16 channels, right, of summing. So for years, I've been using my one Prism Sound Titan, and I've been only using 4 channels or 8 channels of actual audio, like as far as stemming and stuff like that is concerned. So I've only been able to send out 4 stems to that summing amp. Yeah. I would like to make it more. I bust out my bass, I bust out all the music, all the vocals, and all the drums. Those are my 4 stems. What I would like to do is turn one into just straight effects, one to straight background vocals. I'd like to get more separation out of it.
Okay.
So what happened was I was like, okay, well, I need a new interface. So obviously selling the studio, RIP HMD Studio.
RIP.
We got some bigger, some dope stuff coming. But there was a Prism Sound Titan here. I took that home and I said, oh snap, now I have 16 channels of ins and outs. So I figured out how to connect them. Shout out to Decap. I've been wanting to bring this up. I feel like we bring him every episode now. That's my homie though. He literally called me and we went back and forth about the solution as far as what to do. And shout out Thomas as well. You know Thomas from Instagram. He was kind of letting me know too, like, yo, you could daisy chain those Prism Sound Titans. So long story short, figured out how to put the Prism Sound Titans together. I used an ADAT cable to go out the back, put the ADAT cable in the front, in the back of the other one. That's how they're connected. Now I'm getting 8 more channels out going into the other one. So now 8 channels are stemmed across that. And then I'm using a word clock, the out, to go into the word clock of the other one so that they're in sync. So literally one is plugged in, I click it, it changes the sample rate, everything's fine. Here's the issue. And this may not be an issue to other people, but for me, I was like, I don't like that.
Y'all ready for some rich talk?
This is not rich
Yeah,
talk.
if you ain't paid more than, if you ain't have a comma in your taxes last year, you can log out.
You can log out. So, long story short, it only allows me to do maximum 48 kilohertz.
Oh man.
So for me, I said, okay, I don't ever go to 96 kilohertz or 100. You know, I don't ever do that. But just to know I can't makes me feel.
Just in case you guys are a little bit confused on what Dev's referring to, for all my Apple Music users out there, if you pull up a Drake album, because of the algorithm and how the DSP, handles the information of these songs, if you pull up a Drake album or any other AAA artist, at the bottom of the song image, you will see something near the time bar that says lossless. It may not say lossless as well, depending on the sample rate that these things were made in. If you have something, now if you go to the Metro Boomin Across the Spider-Verse soundtrack, that lossless icon says high-res lossless. Difference between lossless and high-res lossless. Lossless is 16 to 32 bits, anywhere from, what's under 24?
Under 24 bit?
Oh, no. 44.1 to 48 kilohertz.
Right.
High-res lossless, 88.2, 96, and all the way up. I think there's like 128. But that's unnecessary,
And for
Sometimes.
non-Apple Music users, like for normal people, like FL Studio users, you ready for this? So my boy, right? He just copped this. He got 2 Lambos, but he feel like the gas just run out too quick on them. So he wants to put those in the garage and get a McLaren.
That's your analogy? That's what you just came up with? That made no sense.
It did make sense. 2 Prism Sound Titans. You want to trade that in for the
gas ran out.
Oh, because you didn't mention the Apogee. That's
Right.
why. All right, so
Yo, that's why I was like,
all right, I skipped parts
drugs
of the
this
story.
man, hard ones.
So he wants to
drugs.
link them to
I want to
Lambos
link
together.
my two Lambos
so that
together.
the gas could be high. But the problem is, if he links them together, he can't use
Go
the
as fast.
No, he can't use the two back speakers on the other one, and that's just a problem.
That's
for him.
mad confusing. You just made it. I was trying to make it mad simple. So basically, it's like me getting two Lamborghinis. I'm trying to put them together so I can use the power of both of them. But unfortunately, them being together, they have to be in sync with each other. And if they're in sync with each other, then
locks them to
there's
a
going to
lower
be
power
issues
output.
because it's like, there's going to be times where they may be a little off or whatever. Great analogy. So instead, I just want one car that I can speed off. That is a great analogy. I just had to take it and remix what you said, but that was really good.
Remix.
What was
Sometimes
you
you
saying?
just gotta let the chef cook, and you could just do whatever you want with your plate
No,
afterwards.
sometimes you gotta let your homie just go to the store and get the ingredients, and then you gotta chop it up and cook it for him. That's what just happened.
What was you asking?
You said you explaining something about lossless and high res losses. I'm very intrigued because I don't know nothing. I've never heard about this.
Let's look at
It's
this
just
right
Apple
now.
Music settings. It's like Tidal, how you can switch between.
Oh, when it was like master for iTunes and stuff.
Yeah.
So
But
look
I'm
at this.
interested in this high res
look at this.
lossless.
So look at this, watch.
88 kilohertz
So
streaming.
I just saved shout out Coco Jones. I love that new album and that ICU single.
Something
I saved
about-
this
Shout out Camper.
single. See that? Lossless. If I click the lossless, if y'all click, mind you, y'all will not be able to say this.
You click
See this.
lossless.
But if you click the lossless button, it shows you what the song was rendered in. And this Coco Jones record was rendered in 24-bit, 44.1 kilohertz.
So it's gonna stream in 24-bit 44.
Yep. Now versus if I look up across, because it's just the top thing for me. So Metro Boomin's, if I just click this one,
Okay.
high res lossless.
Okay.
Click high res lossless. Metro Boomin's album is being streamed on DSPs at 24-bit at a sample rate of 96 kilohertz in a format of ALAC.
What? So
Granted, keep in mind though,
Wait,
that
what
is a
you said,
soundtrack.
ALAC.
Shout out. That's
The
Apple's
ALCU?
versions. That's Apple's version of FLAC.
Yes, sir.
okay, got you.
It's called ALAC.
ALAC.
It is
It's called ALAC.
ALAC.
You lying?
ALAC.
Called you ALAC
Because everyone else lacks Apple. It's ALAC.
Yo, you a rapper? Yo, put out music, bro.
What's going on today, bro? What's going on today, bro?
I don't
Nah,
know.
but just understand though.
How did I
Also,
get here?
too,
I
How
don't
did I
know.
get here?
How did I get here? I don't know.
I'm gonna play
but
that.
I am
that
with
should
it.
be our intro to our podcast. That would be
Oh,
so
if we
That
had
would be
top,
fire.
like
top of the podcast. I'm definitely doing that from here on out. Go ahead.
But I will say that the biggest spaces to find that difference is commercial records versus soundtracks. A lot of times soundtracks will be rendered in 88.2 or 96 kilohertz. So yeah, that's the biggest difference in terms of the fidelity. Fidelity. That's what Dev is trying to accomplish. Dev is trying to accomplish a
Yes.
clearer and cleaner fidelity within his mix. Granted, can you hear the difference between 48 and 96? Depends on who you're asking.
Debatable. People,
Us? Yes.
Me?
We can, because we're crazy, and we will just we'll trap you in a dark room. My fault. We'll trap you in a dark room,
Right.
like to let y'all know, like that. Yes, it is different.
I did this in '96, right?
You know, but and I think even Mike Dean, when the Spotify and Apple and the DSPs went up on their fidelity output, Mike Dean even made a Twitter post, and he was like, "Yes, I knew I wasn't crazy. My 100 whatever kilohertz sessions, like yeah, they meant something." Yeah.
Wow, because you know what? I'll say this. As far as him having like these 192 kilohertz sessions, understand how
If that's what you work at, Mike Dean, but I know you work at a high.
Yeah, he works at a
kilohertz.
high sample rate. One time I heard Jack Joseph Puig say this, and this intrigued me so.
Shout out JJP.
JJP. It intrigued me so much. One time in an interview, he said, he said that he works in 44.1. And he was like, the sound of 48, he said, is the worst sound. I don't know. I don't want to misquote him, but I remember along the lines that he was saying 48, he doesn't like the sound of 48.
Okay.
And it made me go, what do you mean you don't like
Why?
the sound of 48? And he was saying,
you got to do the math, right? Even numbers haven't always been like. Think about it like this, right? In audio, it was we tend to correlate bad things with even numbers, right? Two things are the same, you
Not
cancel
right.
out.
Ooh, I don't know what you're talking about.
things. If two things are the same, they cancel out. Three things though, you still hear something, right? Remember, people only could record on 8 tracks. That was not good. You know what I'm saying? So it's just bad memory. So 48, I think just it being Never mind. Yeah, I got it.
Cause you ain't know where you was going either.
I'm
You got in the car and you had no GPS and you just drove straight and you don't know where you're going. Go ahead. No, I'm here. I'm with you in the car. I'm riding with you.
Shout out to my diners out there. My diners let me cook. Yeah, I don't have to eat what I'm cooking.
That's your hive?
That was hard.
The diners?
Your hive is something like
that was hard.
The diner support the
Fruity
diner.
Loop chefs.
So put the chef emoji in the comments because they be literally there's 100 comments of people saying let him cook.
Yeah, they love it when you chef up.
Chef FL chef. Come on.
You
Go
think
ahead.
you could work
telling
in
me.
196 kilohertz in FL?
No, you can't.
I think you could, given the right computer.
You can't do that in FL.
I'm asking. I don't
You
know.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to
know
know how
I'm
hard
trying
that
to
kid gonna smack a 196.
Ooh, with the fruity limiter when the sound guys.
Y'all can't work in 192.
Sound guys in 192.
That's OD. That would
When I do my
that's the
one-on-one
sound
with the
amazer.
FL CEO, we gonna see.
Here's my thing. I would love to work in a high. So long story short, what I was talking about was as far as being able to work in high sample rates. I just want the ability of it because let's say for instance one day, shout out to AJ Hall, I have a tape machine and I want to capture that tape machine or that sound or that sample. If I'm capturing a sample, I would love to up my sample rate in my interface in order to get a
better
fidelity, quote unquote, as far as how it's capturing that stuff. So for me, when I said, dang, would I have to just take out my second interface, let it go back to the singular interface, then run that back in? Like,
crazy.
There's just a lot of different things that I've been realizing. Like, dang, I really feel like I'm not future-proofing myself because another thing, I want to be able to work in Atmos soon. My room is going to be an Atmos room. And it's kind of hard to do that when I have ADAT channels and stuff. I just want a clean 16 out. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So that I can eventually grow into using Adobe Atmos and stuff like that.
Can I trigger the audio engineer community? I just want this to be an 8-second clip, what I'm about to say.
What?
Yeah, if you watch the podcast, you've seen it in context. I'm just kidding. But I feel like if I post this on my page,
What?
oh, I'll get killed.
What?
Or if any producer grind or somebody posts this. You ready?
What?
Mama camera, put the camera on me, bro. Y'all engineers be mixing all the way up to 48 kilohertz, all that, just for me to bust it through YouTube to MP3 and throw the God particle on it.
Okay, so
it's still gonna work.
let me first of all,
It's
facts.
still gonna sound great.
First or second, first I don't
Y'all
even
do all
know
that.
if this is
Y'all-
the fifth thing I want to say.
y'all do all that
You're a
just for me
fool.
to-
You are foolish. You are a foolish boy. Because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I understand
foolish
everything
boy.
is gonna get bust down. Everything is gonna get chopped. But what the beauty is that I want to try and get the biggest, the top layer of it, the highest quality I possibly can, so that when it meets the kid in FL Studio that has YouTube to MP3, at least I'm getting a better sounding, something better.
Yeah, I do all that just for my boy on TikTok. I forgot his name. To run it through a live show through FL.
You better stop shouting him out.
I mess with him. No, I don't care.
Yeah,
that
look,
clip
but
is going viral.
I messed with him
He
too.
bust back.
I
He was
messed with.
like-
He did. He was like, I don't care. Shout out to him though. He's funny. Like it's all good. It's all love. It's funny. But it's.
Nah, that hurt. That hurt. What you
What?
said hurt. Because he said some shit. He was like, it's crazy when your idol really don't rock with you or some shit.
We love him. We just
Nah,
not.
you killed him that time.
Who killed him? I said he's
You.
crazy. I said he's nuts.
Yeah, he
For-
ain't like
yeah,
that.
I want him to survive. Don't post it, bro.
Yeah,
I want
don't-
you to be all right out here. If you gonna do that, yo, take that because it could.
And I was wrong.
I
It
don't want
wasn't a
them to come
Windows.
after
It
him.
wasn't a Windows. It was a Mac.
He was on a Mac.
He was on a Mac.
Okay, he really spoke to you. Yo, you be really engaging with people.
I be in the comments. Ooh, yeah. Some of y'all
Not
know
me.
I be in the comments.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not in the comments.
I'm not talking about y'all intake the
I
comments.
want them to
It's a
know I'm not
bad
in the
thing.
comments.
It's a bad thing, yeah. I be responding, and now they gonna look for responses.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
I be responding, and somebody was just like, on a random clip. Well, why would I listen to him? He records an FL.
That
Ew.
was so funny.
And I said, and then he responded to himself, and he said something. He was like, I just like poking fun at FL people. And then I commented right under, bro beefing with himself. And that shit
went crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I get so nervous when I see leaving comments on a comment, like when I get the notification, because it be all I see is, all right, bet. And it's like, is he gonna kill? Like, it's always something like, oh, we'll see.
Yeah, he be trying
it's
to-
always a comment like that, and I'm like,
Yo,
what
about
is he
to set
doing?
somebody
What
up.
is he
Hey,
doing?
talk to me, I talk back.
No, do not
That
talk
was
to leavers.
crazy.
So they're gonna get a rise out of you, and then you're gonna be in the comments arguing with
Hey,
people.
listen. All I gotta do is turn off my phone. Engagement, the algorithm. Talk to me, I talk back.
Do not argue with LJ in the comments. And long story short, man, I'm just trying to figure out what interface I'm gonna go with. I got a few of them.
The Apogee, right?
I got a few that's on my radar. One is the Apogee Symphony Special Edition. Those
get that new
converters are
SSL?
different. SSL, I did see drop one. I'm not gonna lie, my budget as far as an interface
It's higher. I know.
is pretty high. I'm looking for top of the line
You could get
stuff.
You could route like 10 Apollos together.
If someone, shout out to UA, all good. If someone wants,
actually,
if someone wants to buy the Prism Sound Titans for me, by all means, my DMs are open. If you would like to purchase it, do not even try to say a number that I would literally fight you for. It retails for about $4,800 a piece, so don't say nothing crazy. But I'm willing, and I would like to get rid of the. Well, potentially, maybe. I might be switching from the Prison Sound Titan. I don't know yet. I have to shoot out with a bunch of different converters, but we'll figure it out.
You know, my birthday's coming up, bro.
What does that mean? Tell me what that means in the grand scheme of what I say. Tell me what that means.
He wants to give
I don't know.
away.
I always wanted recording with that Prison Sound Titan that other time, like that first time when you just brought it. It was just like,
whoa, it was amazing. But you're an
animal.
I
would love that, like to just. Record via my AT20, man. AT2020, bro.
You're an animal. And first of all, you know why I would never give you a Prison Sound Titan? Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna get that 8-channel beautiful piece. You're gonna do something.
No, I have a rack.
You're gonna get an 8-channel Prison Sound Titan. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna use only channel 1. You're not gonna use anything else.
I need channel 2.
What you need channel 2 for?
I got mad instruments, bro.
So you
and I'm about to.
So Pete, he gonna run all his vocals on 1 and all his instruments on 2,
and then all the instruments on 2.
That shit gonna be in mono. Yo, we out.
What I will say,
because they gonna think like, yo, they don't know what they talking about.
The same way you said what you were shopping for, I would like to make it known to all my people out there. I'm looking for a synth. I want to get into my
like an actual hardware synth.
I want to get my first.
Can I tell you something? I'm actually interested in getting an analog synth myself.
Yo, get off my wave, bro. I get it. I'm him.
I taught you mad stuff.
Get
Anyway,
off the wave is insane.
You taught them mad stuff. What you trying to say, bro?
I am looking.
Stop helping me, Devvon.
Wow, you wrote that. You wrote that down. You've been waiting to use that. So long story short, look at me being a little the bro man on the 5th floor selling something through my code. I am selling my Portico Master Bus processor too.
How much? Let me hold it.
I paid
I've always wanted a
$5,000 for
Neve
it
too. So it's like if I gave you right, real talk. I got an offer for you, right?
You don't.
If I gave you my lifetime free updates and I gave you like 500, right? Let me get the Prism and the Neve. Just off the love, bro. We do a podcast together. Man.
Look at what you think love buys. Love don't pay the bills, you little slut. So I'm selling my Neve Portico Master Bus processor too. And I'm selling 2 Prism Sound Titans. I'm also selling my Twinfinity 710 preamp.
Wait, what?
One of them, yeah, I have another one. So I'm selling those too, which is amazing. It's the tube and the transistor one, the solid state, and the
Which one are you selling from the Neve? Are you selling the light mode or the dark mode?
It's the light mode one. I'm selling the light skin Neve Portico Master Bus.
Gotta bet on black,
Yo,
baby.
Did you
gotta bet on black.
I know we kind of mentioned like a hardware synth or whatever. Did you see Nopia? The video went around. A lot of people saw it. Nopia. It's this little keyboard looking thing where it's like 9 keys as a bass. Oh, we're gonna see this video.
Not the OP? You're not talking about the OP?
No. The Nopia is like a new way of MIDI. It's
with the MPE, with the expression ability.
No, you're not thinking of the same one.
Oh, I see this thing.
I would love to pause it and like show y'all the video, and then we'll go back and see what your thoughts.
No, I'm not editing. No,
you see,
I'm not trying to work that hard.
Bro.
Come on, stop, cut it out.
Right.
Oh, I did see this.
Yeah,
I did.
I would love that. But it's too good to believe. I feel like it's too good to believe.
It looks crazy though. How much is it? It's expensive?
It's going to be. It's not out yet.
They're doing like a
crowdfunding.
Crowdfunding for it. I seen that.
I would love it.
How much is OP1?
Yeah,
$200? OP1 $200?
2,000.
OP1 is $2,000.
Yeah, it's $2,000.
What is up with y'all? You Ableton people. It's all you Ableton people. All the Ableton people will buy high quality, like expensive.
Yes, it is. Nopia. They only showed it in Ableton.
Yeah, I'm seeing
for the Nopia?
The OP1 is Ableton people.
Universal. No, OP1 is
No, I know, but I'm just saying, as far as who I feel like it's marketed to is the Ableton users. A lot of Ableton users are using that. Novation feels like FL Studio to me, and OP1 and them feel like an Ableton thing to me.
What are you talking about, bro?
Novation's also made stuff for Ableton as well.
I'm talking about the vibe.
I feel the vibe of the company.
That's what I'm talking about. The vibe as far as everything. Y'all some little.
Man, but I'm on the hunt for a synth. Right, I should start a PO box so I could just open it up and see like Roland sent 35 cents for me.
Not me. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. That's how people put. I don't want people to put something weird in my PO box.
A musical dildo.
Yeah, something like, oh, it's a dildo, but it has like musical notes of your name. Like, oh, thanks, buddy.
Imagine hiding like
What?
But I'm cool. We're out of here.
What?
Yo, this has been the My Audio Nerds podcast, the podcast for audio nerds like yourself. Remember, please comment, like, and subscribe. And also remember to comment on this YouTube video, and one lucky person will win that VIP Gold Edition Rosetta EQ. We really appreciate you guys. It's been a really awesome journey. I do want to say this, that it blows my mind every week how much we grow and how much bigger this is becoming. To the point where I can't imagine where we'll be in another year, from now and stuff like that. We got some really dope announcements, some really cool people that we're going to be working with and collaborating with. The guests that you're going to see here, you're not going to believe.
Jay-Z will be on this couch.
And just take us out, because he's just...
Yo, Behringer makes sense. I should check it out.
That's OD. Yo, you seen the article? It was like, we are serious.
Yes.
We out. We just cut this. I did see that, though. Remember I told you about that? They were like, we are serious.
It was like, we want everybody to know we are